Zepeda, I remember everything you just said. Oh, Shakur won't exchange with me. Oh, Shakur don't have the balls like Tevin Farmer. Remember these things, bro. So when we get in that motherfucking mix right there and I'm beating your ass.
For the past few days leading up to this fight, this upcoming weekend between Shakur Stevenson and William Zepeda,
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like button.
there's been this rumor that the ring has now been shrinking. There's this shrinking ring that's going to be featured in this particular bout with Shakur Stevenson and William Zepeda. And yeah, Turki Al-Sheikh more recently has been ruling boxing with an iron fist. And he's been, I'm not sure if this is real, right? Let's just get that out of the way. I'm not sure how true this is, but apparently Turki Al-Sheikh is changing some of the rules for this fight. And it's got to be a smack in the face for these fighters who is a little bit more, who can be a little bit more fleet-footed. Because let's be honest about Shakur Stevenson. In the majority of his fights, he's right in the pocket with these guys. But Turki Al-Sheikh comes out and says this: "We have a surprise for Shakur Stevenson on Saturday. A ring that shrinks as the fight goes on." Then he got the devil emoji. Shakur says he is ready. Shakur says he is ready to deliver a beatdown of William Zepeda and know the Mexican is prepared for the challenge of the biggest fight of his life. And then it has a drawing of the ring from round 1 through 12. And, of course, round 1, the ring is normal size. And then round 12, the ring is about the size of a phone booth. So I highly doubt this is a real thing. But what Turki Al-Sheikh is trying to do is to pretty much encourage excitement in these fights. But what this also does is change up a way a certain fighter may have been taught how to fight, may have been taught how to box. It's changed up his whole game. And this gives more favor to the guys who may not be as multidimensional, may not be as fleet-footed as the next guy, right? The guys who will more welcome more of a brawl, the sluggers, they more welcome this. But the guys who like to box, give me some space to work. Nope, we're not giving you that no more. We want excitement. So, you know, they reference the Canelo Skull fight, you know.
It's going to be hard. The observations right now are more entertaining or less entertaining right now. The fight a little more angry than the sober people. The fight on this fight. I think it's fair to say it's not looking quite bad. A lot of people. So they're not as many as we like to see. It's looking like an I will see. It's going to be hard. The observations right.
Which was a terrible performance, you know, but you got to also look at the guy that's not able to cut the ring off to make the fight exciting. But see, these guys know there's this out of these guys' ability to do so. So let's manipulate the rules. Let's throw this Tom and Jerry thing out there, right, to make it look like a group of guys is running. But really, when you're in a square circle, there's really nowhere for you to run. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's really nowhere for you to truly run. But I guess when you're not really engaging in action, you know, that can be a problem, you know. And that's what William Skull did. He didn't throw enough punches. If you're going to be a fleet-footed fighter, if you're a guy that can kind of move around the ring, if you have the athletic agility advantage over a guy, at least assert yourself and throw some punches, bro. Because this is the big problem now. You got guys like Turki Al-Sheikh who's not shy about showing favoritism or even telling you how he feels about a certain style of a fight. Him manipulating the rules of the sport now. Trying to change the rules of the sport. Now, I'm not sure if this thing is true or not. And Shakur Stevenson, he's been hell-bent on fighting William Zepeda anyway. I'm very interested in seeing how Shakur Stevenson performs against this guy who is very much so welcoming a macho brawl with Shakur Stevenson, right? This is what he wants. Shakur Stevenson said he's going to give it to him. So we're going to see what happens, right? You know, these guys, I don't know, man. You know, a lot of people not feeling the way Turki's kind of moving as far as manipulating boxing and these Tom and Jerry fights. I don't know how I feel about it either way. I will say a guy with that much power, he lets it be known how he feels, you know. Usually guys like that, you don't really know what they thinking or what's going on with them, you know. But with Turki, you kind of know what's going on, you know. And he'll let it be known. Hey, I don't like this style of fight. We want exciting fights. And he's tagging Shakur Stevenson. I got a surprise for Shakur, right? He's letting Shakur know, like, look, man, don't fuck this up. That's basically what he's saying, y'all. When they say Tom and Jerry fights, he's looking at guys like Devin and Shakur. You know, even though Shakur Stevenson, like I said, in a lot of his fights, bro, he don't be doing no running. These dudes still can't hit the guy. So we going to see how this thing plays out for William Zepeda. Shakur Stevenson got a lot of smoke for Zepeda. I expect him to suffocate Zepeda in this smoke. Expect a KO, no less than a KO from Shakur Stevenson, just because he wants to fight a William Zepeda, a guy who, in my opinion, really has nothing for him. But we go find out. Tell me what you guys think. Is this thing real with the shrinking ring? Do you like that Turki Al-Sheikh is having so much influence on the sport of boxing? Could he actually change this rule? Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.